In this video, I will be telling y'all the top 5 college football teams in the 2023 season and who I feel the top 5 teams is going to be this year. So let's get to it. With my number 5 team coming in, I feel like the Tennessee Volunteers and Josh Heupel and what them boys over there doing is going to have a banging year. I got them as my number 5 team. And if you don't agree with that, I don't know, you stupid, man. We seen what Josh Heupel did last year to Nick Saban in Alabama. Couple questions I got about Josh Heupel this year is if Josh Heupel could really take that team to a new level without Hendon Hooker and Jalen Hyatt, man. But I believe he can, man. Josh Heupel is a great coach, man. Great offensive coach, man. We see it in the NFL now with Patrick Mahomes and Ed Reed. Offense wins championships now, not defense. It's kind of changing, and it's sad to say that. So, you know, you always got to give a team like Tennessee a shot because they can go in there and give Georgia some problems. We seen it last year. They went in there and they beat Alabama at home. I don't know if they could go to Tuscaloosa and do that. We will see, though. And for my number 4 team, man, this is very tough for me to say, man, because I hate this team with all of my heart, man. I'm going to go with Jim Harbaugh and the Michigan Wolverines, man. Listen, Jim Harbaugh these last 2 years, he has did great in the regular season, but his team has not yet got over the hump. You feel me? It's different when, you know, you beating Ohio State and you got to go to that playoff and win that playoff game. It's very hard. We've been trying to get over the hump for years, but Michigan, man, listen, y'all will only get top 3 status if I could see y'all win a playoff game and get over the hump. But for y'all to make my top 4, y'all should be happy because I hate y'all with my heart and soul. We all know, yes, y'all geeked off these last 2 years of wins, but listen, man, y'all got whooped 8 years in a row. You feel me? Finally, y'all got some guts to beat the old boys. Period, point blank. And for my number 3 team in the nation, man, listen, this ain't no bias. This is just being real. I got to put my Ohio State Buckeyes at the number 3 team in the nation, man. I can't put us number 1 until we get over that hump, man. Ryan Day has to get over the hump. Yes, we could complain about referees. We could complain about all of that. You feel me? How this ain't go our way. How Marvin Harrison Jr. got a targeted call. How all that stuff changed. But at the end of the day, we should have never been in that position. And until I see Ryan Day able to finish, I will always have him as the number 3 team in the nation. And that's just me, man. I got high standards for my team. At Ohio State, we live in very high standards. You feel me? We gotta win. We gotta win the Big Ten. We gotta win that. We gotta win the playoff games. We gotta win, man. Winning is the only happiness. Winning is the only way, man. And yeah, man, like Ryan Day, man, he gotta just get over that hump. I feel like he can do it, but I also feel like he kind of be doing things to himself that ain't necessarily like the best things to do. You feel me? It ain't like what he should be doing. But that's my number 3 team, man. The Ohio State Buckeyes. For my number 2 team in the nation, man, listen. It's gonna be a lot of people like, why you got them number 2? They should be number 1. They this, they that. Alabama's still the top dog. But listen, Alabama's the number 2 team in the nation. You feel me? Y'all didn't make the playoffs last year. But listen, man, I feel like y'all got screwed in a couple of those games last year, especially in the Tennessee game with the interception that I forgot the defensive back had, and they called it back. That was a very game-changing play, and I seen worse pass interference calls than that. That should never been called. So, man, listen, if Alabama would have beat Tennessee last year in their last play, I guarantee you that Alabama would have been in the national championship. And that's just the real. You feel me? It was always going to be Georgia, Ohio State, Michigan, or Alabama. Feel me? I think Alabama would have beat Michigan last year. That's just me. A lot of people be like, no, they wouldn't. But listen, we seen Michigan get tossed by TCU. Y'all still haven't recovered for that, man. Y'all still haven't recovered. But yeah, man, that's just my number 2 team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. I see y'all doing big things this year, man. I believe in Jalen Milroe. It's a lot of Jalen Milroe haters out there. A lot of people that don't like Jalen Milroe, saying Jalen Milroe can't get it done. He throw too many interceptions. Listen, Jalen Milroe can do it, bro. We seen a lot of quarterbacks at Alabama come in first year and win natties. And Jalen Milroe got a real big chance this year. And first of all, Alabama, we still can't live in oblivion. Alabama still has the top recruiting classes these past 5 years. So they still got the most talent. They still got all the talent. So any day, any team they can beat. Georgia, y'all hyped and y'all know that. But you know, y'all got to give Alabama some respect, because before y'all won these 2 back-to-back natties, like y'all just won, Alabama was running that conference. So, you know, don't look back on ancient history. Don't look back on ancient history. But listen, man, I'm unbiased. Listen, you got to look back on ancient history, because the games happened. Y'all got whooped on, just like Michigan and Ohio State. Y'all got whooped on. Ancient history don't matter. The reason that y'all so good right now is because all of the ass whoopings Alabama gave y'all. And St. Nick, Nick Saban. And he took a natty from y'all. Y'all just got y'all natty back, yeah. But yeah, man. But for my number 1 team, man, listen. I know it's a lot of Georgia Bulldog fans out there thinking that I hate y'all. You feel me? But listen, any team that beat my Buckeyes, of course, I'm going to have some hate for. That's just like Alabama beating y'all and taking a natty from y'all. Y'all remember that feeling? You feel me? Of having that national championship right in your hand, and then phew, it just come through and get took. So, of course, I'm going to have some hate towards y'all and some bitterness towards y'all, because I feel like that natty should have been ours. You feel me? We lost by 1 point on the last play of the game. Y'all would feel the same way, man. But I got y'all as the number 1 team. I got a lot of questions for the Georgia Bulldogs, man. Listen, y'all losing Stetson Bennett. Listen, it was a lot of Stetson Bennett critics last year. Like, Stetson Bennett can't put his team over the top. Like, Stetson Bennett can't do what he got to do to take his team to a whole different level. And in reality, Stetson Bennett can do that, bro. Stetson Bennett can. Like, Stetson Bennett was that guy. You feel me? So I definitely want to see Carson Beck. Carson Beck is a good quarterback, I heard down the grapevines, but we never know until we hit the field. You feel me? Officially, spring game don't really count. You can run plays, make them look good. We will see. And there's a lot of Georgia Bulldogs living in oblivion like, Carson Beck is better than Stetson Bennett. Listen, man, let me tell y'all something about Stetson Bennett. Stetson Bennett is clutch. Stetson Bennett is a killer. You feel me? And Stetson Bennett is going to be a good NFL quarterback. But yeah, man, I got a just question about Carson Beck. I already know y'all going to have a deep running back room, deep offensive line room, deep defensive team. But listen, y'all losing Jalen Carter. Y'all losing Kelee Ringo. Y'all losing Christopher Smith. You feel me? Javon Bullard he hyped. Javon Bullard, to me, is hyped. He too hyped up. You feel me? He ain't really that good. He'd get burnt toast. The other corner on the other side y'all got, burnt toast. You feel me? Burnt toast. We seen it last year versus Ohio State. Y'all couldn't hold up. Y'all had to take out Marv in that game to even win. You feel me? Y'all had to. Because Marvin ain't have no catches in the third quarter. But listen, Marvin was getting double teamed. So that's opening up everybody else. Just because somebody don't got, no catches don't mean that he ain't helping the team eat. Feel me? So I got real questions about that secondary this year. Pinpoint eye on that. But yeah, man, defensive line too. Jalen Carter was a very disruptive player. Very, very disruptive. And y'all losing him. Y'all can't be oblivion and thinking, we got another 5-star behind him. It don't matter. Is he good as him? But listen, I got the Georgia Bulldogs as the number 1 team, man. I know it's a lot of people out there that's going to hate, man. But yeah, it's your boy, the Slimy Lou. I'm out. Peace.